Konnichiwa everyone, my name's Rising Fun Gaming, and today I'd like to bring a short informational video about Yokai Watch. I'll be covering things like the types that you can find, the elemental attributes that they have, and also the battle commands that you can find within this game. Alrighty, first up, let's access the help menu in the information section. Alright, first up, let's go and look at the different types. I liken this to the types in Pokemon. Literally it says species or tribe species, but I'm going to refer to them from here on out as types. Now there are 8 types, and just reading this little help section says the yokai are divided into 8 types or tribal groups. Different yokai types have different strengths. You can confirm what type a yokai is by looking at the type mark on the yokai medal. And the medal is the little things that you put into the actual wristwatch and in order to summon the yokai. Now the way that you arrange the types of yokai in your lineup will greatly change how the battle can play out. Now you can see there's 8 different types up there, and just reading them across, we've got Bukimi. Next one is Nyororon, after that Isamashi, after that Fushigi, and in the bottom line we've got Usurakage, Poka Poka, Purichi, and Goketsu. So now we're going to go through a bit more of the detail of those different types. Now the first one here is called Izamashi, and that translates as courageous, brave, or gallant. Now the Izamashi type are specialists of strong physical attacks. They courageously fell your enemies with their strength. The next one we have here is called the Fushigi type, and Fushigi translates as mysterious or strange. Now the Fushigi type are specialists at using Yo Jutsu, which is a shortened word using Yokai and Jutsu or skill. And these Yojutsu are useful for doing elemental attacks in this game. So they attack your enemies using strong Yojutsu attacks. Next one is called Goketsu, and that kind of translates as strong, tough, or hard. The Goketsu types have strong defense, and they're able to stop or withstand the enemy's attacks. This one is called the Purichi Zoku, Purichi group, and that is like a Japanglish word for pretty. And the explanation here says there are many cute yokai within the Purichi tribe type. Their speed and swiftness is also first class. So as you can see, that little insect there is a cicada. He is a ninja cicada. You come across him very early in the game, and he is very fast. He's got some really cool sword attacks. The next type is called Poka Poka, which translates as nice and warm or balmy. Now the explanation is the Poka Poka types are the kind, gentle yokai. They work as the healers of other yokai. Next one is called Usurakage, and that means like cold, chilling, shade. And they are specialists at inflicting status ailments and draining HP. Next one we have up is called Bukimi, which means weird or eerie. And the explanation here says Bukimi are very weird / eerie. They are specialists at possessing other yokai, so this is a major battle mechanic in this game, possession. Going across, and this is the last type called Nyororon, and that is derived from the onomatopoeia Nyoro Nyoro, which means wiggly, writhing, kind of like a worm or a snake. And the explanation here says the Nyoro Nyoron are slippery or tricky ones, and so they are especially hard to possess. So they don't have any kind of special attack as such, it seems, but strategically you could use them against enemies that possess your guys frequently. Now next up, let's go on down and check out the elemental attributes. Now, as you can see in the picture up there, there are 7 listed there, but they're just going to be talking about the first 6 to start with. So I'll go ahead and read what it says. The Yojutsu, and remember that's the Yokai elemental skill. The Yojutsu has 6 types of elemental attributes: fire, water, thunder, ground, ice, and wind. Yokai generally have elements that they are weak and resistant to. You can deal big damage to an opponent if you use a Yojutsu of their weak element, so that's very predictable. For enemies that have high physical resistance, it's a good tactic to strike them with their weak element. Also, by the way, Yokai do not possess resistances or weaknesses to healing and absorption. So that 7th little attribute symbol up the top there, that purple spinning fan looking one, is absorption. It says absorption, so HP leeching and stuff like that. Alright, next we want to go up and check out the battle commands, the basic battle commands. There's more to this system, but we'll just go through the basics in this video, and we'll look at some of the attack skills that are available after this. So here it says the Yokai freely battle by themselves, but their battle commands can be broken up into 4 methods. Attack, the Yojutsu, which remember is the elemental skill. There's also guard and possession. However, sometimes they will run away. Please forgive them when this happens. So that's the middle one called Saboru. So if the chips are down, they may run away, or you may get the option to flee. Very, very interesting. Now, with all that covered, let's go up to the dictionary here and have a look at some of the yokai that I have caught. Now, we've got 2 here, and their type are both the Gokken, or the strong, tough, hard ones, the defense ones. This one here is called Daru Daruma, which is like lousy Daruma. There's an explanation here about him, but below that it says skill. And his skill, if I can read that correctly. Okay, so he does not receive critical hits. That is his kind of passive skill that he has. Going across, you can see that he has these 4 types of skills / attacks, which is very reminiscent of the Pokemon kind of layout here. In the top left hand corner, we've got its attack, and the name of the attack is Knockout, and it has a power of 15. To the right of that is the Yojutsu, the elemental attack skill, and the element of this one is Earth. The name of it is Pebble Jutsu. In the bottom left hand corner, we've got an attack called Deadly Blow. Each yokai has a deadly blow, and as the name suggests, it has very, very high devastating powers. This particular one is called Flying Headbutt, and the power is 65. And lastly, in the bottom right hand corner, we've got the Possession. So what possessing another yokai with this guy will do to them. And it says here that it will make the enemy that it possesses become lousy, dull, devoid of energy, much like its own personality. Now we might just look at one more, go across to a different type. Why don't we go this guy? This guy's called Jipanyan, and he is on the cover of the game. He must be one of the flagship yokai. So it's got the description there as before. The skill that he has there is Lunge, and it says that his attack power will increase upon felling a foe. Going across to his attacks, he's got... oh, that's very, very cool. Now in the top left attack, it says Sharp Claw. Looks like he's got a power of 10, and it can strike 2 times, if that... yeah, I think that's how it comes across. To the right of that is called Fireworks Jutsu. So it's a fire element, elemental attack, the Yojutsu. In the bottom left hand corner, we've got, I think it's just a flurry of punches, this one. It's really cool. So it's got the attack power of 20 times 5, that being the deadly blow, and in the bottom right hand corner we have its possession there. And how does that say? The yokai that are possessed by it, oh, they'll become paralyzed in the legs and their speed will go down. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Alrighty, well, I think that will end the tutorial side of the video, but why not go out and find a battle? Let's have a little bit of fun here. It looks like we might have something here. That yokai alarm is going off. So just have a little bit of a look around. There must be a yokai. There he is. Mosquito looking dude. Okay, we've held the lens over him for a long enough time, so now we're able to find him officially. He'll probably attack us. Yep. Alrighty. So here we go. Down the bottom screen there, we've got the little wheel here. At the 3 in the front there are the ones that will be in your starting lineup, and the 3 behind are back waiting to be issued. You might see these little, there's an orange and a pink little link. That means that the yokai next to each other, they're linked because they're of the same type. Okay, so let's go in with this combo, and perhaps we'll be able to show you guys a deadly blow attack, and also we might put a pin in one of them which will make the yokai focus on them because they are battling freely, as it said. Okay, first we'll do that. We'll put a pin in the middle guy. Okay, I just did it, so the AI will attack them. Now I'm going to do a deadly blow skill using my little cicada dude. Now it comes up with this little mini game in order to charge up your meter. He's ready to go. He should let off a whole bunch of strikes here. Min slash usually does the job. And that's just a basic little battle. There's a lot more to it. It can get deeper, but we're just at the start of the game, and that gives you a brief idea of how it goes. Okay guys, I'll finish up the video there. Thank you so much for joining me for this informational video on Yokai Watch on the 3DS. Until next time, goodbye for now. Oh, and by the way, I have a Let's Play for Yokai Watch up on my channel, so if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much, and sayonara.